Hi, and welcome to the Apex Vaulting YouTube channel. This is Bronco. I'm the coach at Apex Vaulting, and last week I talked about how I want to do these weekly videos where I talk to you guys about, just different topics, different things that come up from week to week, and kind of connect what we're doing in the pole vault with life. Like last week, I gave you guys a little bit kind of the origin story behind Apex Vaulting, how it started, and ended with, this motto that one of our former athletes and coaches, Billy, came up with: Apex Vaulting, regular people working really hard. And this week, I kind of want to talk about a little comment I have about the podcast we did last week with Scott Kendricks, Sam Kendricks' father and coach. Sam Kendricks, for those that don't know, just got the silver medal at the Olympics. He also has one of the greatest push-offs. And also this Monday was Labor Day. And I guess I'll start there. For a lot of people, I guess Labor Day is just a day off, right? But Labor Day is supposed to be for people who, put in the work. And there was a moment in the Scott Kendricks podcast where we started talking about, Sam's career and Scott's decision about Sam putting off senior year of college and going pro early. And what a lot of people forget is sometimes the sacrifices that we have to make for our dreams and the work we need to put in, Labor Day, work. And a lot of times in our society, we use words like passion or love, but I don't know that we always know what that really means. I think, when we get caught up in the movie Hollywood idea of passion and love, we talk about, joy and happiness and fulfillment. And sometimes even people talk about jobs and say, oh, well, if you're passionate about your job, you love it, you enjoy it, you have fun. But just like in the Scott Kendricks podcast, we did talk about this idea that no, if you really love something, if you're really passionate about it, it's not always about having fun or doing what you want. It's doing what's needed. And sometimes what's needed to be done is not fun. To bring it to a pole vault example, sure, even as a coach, I think it's really fun watching people do longer approaches, try to get on bigger poles, try to wrap a high bungee, clear a high bar. That's fun. But I know as a coach, I've got to take you through some challenging technical drills. Like Scott Kendricks talked about, when people visit him and Sam, sometimes whatever approach they're at, an athlete will be like, well, I can go up a pole, I'll clear this bar. And he says, no, stay on that grip, stay on that pole, try to be more technical, try to improve your jump. Well, same thing. We can always go back a left and try a bigger pole to, get those couple inches. But if you really want to have big changes, no, you've got to do the drills that you don't want to do. In fact, those drills you don't want to do, or even if we talk about the physical training aspect, that workout you don't want to do, probably is a good indicator that that's exactly what you need to do. And so again, when we talk about passion and love, what is passion? What is love? It's doing what's needed, not what you want. If you're really passionate about something, you really love something or someone, you will go to any length to do what is needed. You want to grow something, you want to take care of something. You're not in it just for the good times. You have to do what's needed, and that's not always fun. I'm sure if you're a pole vaulter right now listening to this, I'm sure there's days that you don't want to go to practice. You don't want to do whatever the drill is that your coach wants you to do. You don't want to do the workout. It's going to be painful. It's going to be hard. But if you're actually passionate, if you actually love pole vault, or anything else in life, then you will do it anyway. Because if that's what's needed, that's what's needed. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. And I posted something on Instagram and YouTube Shorts last week, this little clip from a West Side Barbell podcast with Matt Brown, a former UFC fighter. And, he talks about being a true athlete. It's like, he had this great line. It's the boring work that gets you the exciting results. You want that big PR, you want that transformative year in the vault, then you're gonna have to do a lot of things that you don't enjoy. And you might have to sacrifice things you do enjoy. Hanging out with the guys Friday nights, staying up late playing video games, doing some of the fun stuff that some of the people around you are doing, the fun stuff. Well, if you're really passionate, you really love something, then you will sacrifice those fun things to go after that dream, that vision that you have. So hopefully next time you have a difficult practice or a difficult decision, hopefully you can think of this video and this will help you make the right choice. Because if you really are passionate about something, really have a dream and a vision of where we want to go, it's going to require work. It's going to require sacrifice. All right, have a good week, everybody.